What's going on, people? Hey, today's show are we attracting the wrong things? Because it's easy to go online and it's easy to have neighbors and friends, but are they the right friends? Are they the right neighbors? And are we attracting these crazy psycho people out here that's causing us turmoil in our life? So sit back. After this song, we're gonna sit back and talk about are we attracting the wrong thing?
Break it down to the little baby girl. Yeah.
Tag, go get it.
Break it down
Yeah.
to the little baby
Yeah,
girl.
we be out here winning cause we favor Joe. Don't get fooled off the grits and the gravy though. Could be acting bad, but we coolin', yeah.
Break it down.
Far from being fake, we some trillionaires. Came a long way from the neighborhood porches.
Yeah.
Now the main goal is to witness to the whole bliss. Break it down so the baby can relate. Break it down so the baby can relate. I went from playing in the back row to sitting in the front. Then they put us on that stage just to give you what you want. Give them what they need, dog. Gotta plant a seed. If you're hungry today, best believe you're gon' eat. There you go again with that old spiritual flow. Feeling full and content, but I gotta get some more. More discernment, how you learning? Hilltop, candle burning, living single. Looking for my queen like T4 with the perm of the natural. Yeah, we kicking them actual factuals. All about that kingdom business, some say it's the status quo. It is my desire to get higher, so I dive in. It's paid in full, no more surviving the ridicule. Yeah, I know it sounds pitiful. It's lonely at the top when them temptations try to get at you. I'm flashing, running circles, run that competition. If you ain't up on that true music, better pay attention. Cause we be out here winning cause we favor Joe. Don't get fooled off the grits and the gravy though. Could be acting bad, but we coolin', yeah. Far from being fake, we some trillionaires. Came a long way from the neighborhood porches. Now the main goal is to witness to the whole bliss. Break it down so the baby can relate. Break it down so the baby can relate. Run it.
Back and forth on relay. Giving what they asking for, I relate. I'm favoring, not perfect, but they like, whoa. Them haters tryna hit me like Bryson, they be like, don't. I felt the pain, no, because I'm real enough. Out the water, I can see myself, I'm real enough. Took a gamble messing with us, now don't wanna deal with us. But it don't matter how you play your hand. It's all a game to us till we bring it to an end. I killed your soul, killed your spirit, I repent. Yeah, that's just something I'ma show that I repent. But he can hear you cause he do that. Couple verses from the man, he make you true that. They ain't do it, man, you know they can't do it. Nah, and faith without work is dead, I know I knew that. But this ain't even work to me cause
we be out here winning cause we favor Joe. Don't get fooled off the grits and the gravy though. Could be acting bad, but we coolin', yeah. Far from being fake, we some trillionaires. Came a long way from the neighborhood porches. Now the main goal is to witness to the whole bliss. Break it down so the baby can relate. Break it down so the baby can relate.
All right, y'all. Let's just dive right into this show here today. Are we attracting the wrong things? And the reason I say that because I'm starting to see a lot of pictures out here with these little girls and little guys and men and women just showing off more body than they should be to the world. And I'm like, are we attracting that wrong person? You know what I mean? Are you attracting that stalker? Or what are you doing it for? Like, being a man, I don't want certain people in my circle. I don't need certain people in my circle. So I'm constantly watching and monitoring my kids' social media pictures and I got teenage daughters, so it's like some pictures are borderline and I'll be like, hey, you need to take that down. Because I don't need a grown man liking your picture and now potentially looking you up and trying to stalk you or do harm to you when I'm not around. It's a lot of psychos out here. So, or we're attracting that wrong person. And I know a lot of ladies, or I can't say late, well, a lot of mature women ain't really caring about a lot of that stuff. But a lot of the young ladies, they want those likes. They gotta have so many likes to help them get through the day. And men too, you know what I mean? We, like I said yesterday, we're becoming a narcissistic society. It's always about us, and it's always about esteeming other people, esteeming you. And I'm like, why? You know, people. And not to jump on another subject, but somebody sent me an article where one lady said she didn't like the shadows under her eyes in a selfie, so she went to the doctor to get plastic surgery to try to remove the those in her eye, under her eyes, in her selfie pic. So you taking pictures of yourself, looking at the shadows under your eyes, and then say, hey, I'm finna pay a couple $1,000 because I need this corrected. When all you can do is just go in there and edit the picture and then Photoshop it or whatever you got to do. That didn't make sense to me. But, you know, stuff like that. But going back to our original subject, are we flirting with things, or are we attracting things that we shouldn't be? And I think we are, as a society. I think we are with this internet. We putting pictures up there. We gotta take pictures of where we at, what we doing, who we doing with. And I'm a big believer the right hand shouldn't tell the left hand what it's doing all the time. It's just, you know, don't need to know what I'm into. And now I'm starting to see. I'm gonna start with the ladies first because those are some of the pictures I have pulled up. But some of the ladies are showing way too much cleavage and too much thigh, you know, and they got the junk in the trunk. And I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Now you got Tyrone out here, or Cletus, I should say, looking at that, liking that picture, and fantasizing about you, you know what I mean? And now you don't know how far that individual is willing to go to look you up. So ladies, we have to be really, really careful who we showing our bodies up to, or pictures that we putting out there, because you don't know, you might have a fool on your hand and you don't know until it's too late. And unfortunately, a lot of women are getting killed by guys they're dating, because they don't know that the guy don't know that they're in the friend zone, but the lady has clearly put him in the friend zone. The guy don't want to, either he don't know he's in the friend zone, or he don't want to be in the friend zone, and he doing bodily harm to her. You know what I mean? Like, one guy threw gasoline on a lady, one guy stabbed a lady, one guy threw acid in his ex-wife's face, one guy shot his ex-wife. He didn't kill her. Matter of fact, it was the lawyer in Atlanta a few years ago. He was a lawyer, and his wife was a lawyer, and he shot her and paralyzed her. I'm like, you know, are we attracting? I know we can't help who we coming into, you know, a meeting or whatever, but you got to know that person a little bit better, and not try to attract too much. And men, and don't just go for women. It's also go for the men too, because just like the men are acting foolish out here, these women are acting foolish too. There's several clips out here that you see women destroying men cars, or harming the wife. And now I'm a big believer, men, you can't have a jump off and a wife. You know what I mean? Now, if you dating multiple women, don't be married. You know, when you married, that should be your only source. That's it. You know what I mean? You made a vow to that one woman. And so now, if you putting your wife life in jeopardy because of a little fool out here, you know, these young girls don't know how to separate love and infatuation, and so do the men. But now I'm talking about the men, and I have matter of fact, a story came across my email of this young, I think she was probably about 19, went to this guy's house, you know what I mean, because he had been messing around and toiling her and whining and dining, and he misled her. He was married. He had this young girl, and she eventually found out where he lived at. You know, it ain't hard these days. The internet, Google will tell you everything where a person live at, unless you just completely off the radar. They'll tell you exactly your address and where you live at. And so she showed up to the lady home and threw acid on her. You know, the wife is unexpected. Now the wife is blind because she wasn't expecting that to happen to her. She's blind. Her husband talking about he can't deal with, you know, having to take care of her. Now he's talking about divorcing her, but he caused that in her life by flirting or attracting danger to. He brought danger to his front door. So he should be made to stay with that woman and take care of that woman for the rest of her natural life, because you bought that to your wife. And that's what, as men out here, most men in my circle, that's what we discuss. Trying to bring stuff back to you. You don't bring stuff back to your home. You know what I mean? The home, your wife, she don't know. And I wouldn't want my wife to be messing around out there and bring stuff back to me. It's fools out here. And you got somebody trying to kill me and I don't even know what they look like. So that's what I'm saying. Or we're attracting the wrong thing. But we're going to finish this conversation up after this short break, man. We're going to pay some bills right fast and we'll be right back. This is my man Tiger. No problems, no worry. And right now, matter of fact, and I ain't trying to have these problems, period. But that's why you don't play out there in the jungle, man, because you never know what you're gonna catch or bring back. But like I said, here's Tiger. No problems, no worries.
No problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no. No problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no. Do you know what I've been through? Do you know who I'm kin to? You say you got some problems with me, gon' bring them over, let me show you who I give 'em to. No problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no. No problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no. Do you know what I've been through? Do you know who I'm kin to? You say you got some problems with me, gon' bring them over, let me show you who I give 'em to. Some say more money, more problems. I say more money, more sowing. I'm trying to catch the high mids and low ends and fall up on the track and get the flowing. Can you picture me rolling? Can you picture where I'm going? Go to pitch, I hit it close hand and drop the weight of the bat like Roseanne. No rose for me, baby. Just a little Colgate on the teeth, maybe. And a little Kirk Franklin in my speakers, maybe. And I'ma still rock with you, even though you're shady. No sweeping under the rug. Give them TLC minus the scrubs. Creating me a clean heart. Every day a new day. Let me get my clean start. I'm talking about no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no. No problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no. Do you know what I've been through? Do you know who I'm kin to? You say you got some problems with me, gon' bring them over, let me show you who I give 'em to. I don't fight against flesh and blood. I don't fight with fists and gloves. I don't fight with pistols and slugs. I show all of my enemies love. I give all of my enemies hugs. So meet me at the wing stop to get some grub. Or we can meet at Miami Subs. I prepare a table for the thugs. Remember when we used to take it to the stage? Remember when we used to shoot a straight face? But now you got these boys in the hood talking, I'll get my little bro to shoot you in the face. The diaries of a lost soul. Depression is very colossal. And this is for the little ones who done lost hope. That's the reason the church is the hospital. And I ain't got no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no. No problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no. Do you know what I've been through? Do you know who I'm kin to? You say you got some problems with me, gon' bring them over, let me show you who I give 'em to. And I ain't got no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no. No problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no problems, no worries, no. Do you know what I've been through? Do you know who I'm kin to? You say you got some problems with me, gon' bring them over, let me show you who I give 'em to.
You. This is Al over at Atwell Brothers. And do you have a need for advertisement right now? we would love to advertise on our many platforms for you. We advertise in a wide range of events, from sporting events to ministry to commercials to infomercials, corporate events, school events, birthday parties, family reunions, small businesses, and many, many, many more. We will play your advertisement for the very low price of $10 per day. That price will guarantee you that your advertisement will get at least 3 to 5 plays, which will bring your cost to $2 per play. Please be advised, internet spending lasts forever, so it's always be in rotation with no additional cost. With public radio, you pay over and over and over again, costing you more and more money. So please, visit us at atwellbros.com or email us at business@atwellbros, and we'll be glad to answer any questions or any needs that you have. We look forward to doing business with you. Thank you and have a great day. All right, we back with this show here. So while we was going, the producer and I was talking, and just in that short period of time, he was pulling up some pictures of Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. And I'm like, for real, you putting these kids putting these type of pictures out here, which you know because you run across them. But I'm like, come on, man, you guys are attracting the wrong thing, and you flirting with something you have no idea. I understand teenagers think they know everything. Even people in their 20s, early 20s, think they know everything about life, man. You just starting to live your life. You hadn't been through too much of nothing. Most people in their 20s and teenagers in 20s hadn't been through too much of nothing yet. Now, you got some people that had some rough lives. I understand that. But, man, just sit out here and put that type of stuff out there. You attracting some people that you might not want to run up on, or invite in your house, or invite on a date or whatever. You might have one intentions, just to go out and kick it and meet people, and that individual might have a totally different agenda, or raping, or poisoning, or some people don't even want to even have sex. They just want to kill for the sport of it. It's a lot of people. One article I think of was early part of this year, the dude killed the woman just for the sport. And I'm like, it was a date and you end up killing. You didn't want to have sex. You just wanted to get violent and kill her. And I'm like, see, it's stuff like that scares me out here. If I wasn't married, I sure would be trying to find the mate to marry and settle down, because going through these fools and knuckleheads, it's scary out here. And that goes for men and women. Don't get it wrong, because some of the women is just as rough as the men now, and majority of these fights out here that these little fight videos, which I can't stand, these world stars and fight videos out here, and it's majority of the girls, ladies. I'm like, oh my goodness, women getting violent like that? What is truly going on? So that's what I'm saying. We can attract the wrong thing in our life, and just by looking at a body, oh girl, he's 6'2". Or 6'4", whatever. He just muscle. Look at the chest and everything. Girl, hey, that could be attracting the wrong thing. That could be a 6'2" or 6'4", chocolate drop, goatee muscle wearing fool who knocking your lights out behind closed doors. Or that man, look at Shorty, man. She 5, she's short, man. Got curves everywhere. Yeah, but that could be a fool that hitting you in your face while you sleep with a cast iron skillet because you made her mad, or stabbing you, or poisoning your food. You don't know what you're dealing with out here. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. These demons are running crazy. You might think you know a person from growing up, but you don't know what that person been through, or the demons or the circle that person have been running in. And, man, now that you got a fool on your hand. So that's what I'm saying. We looking at the physical, but you gotta walk away from that physical, because what you might need, matter of fact, let me clear this up. Let me say this. Men, I'm talking directly to the men now. in order to build the empire that you really want to build, you have to know what you need as a man to get you to that next level. And what I meant by that is you have to know yourself and know what type of woman they're going to take to help you meet your objective, or help you all, I shouldn't say meet your objective, but you all's objective. Find that right woman that can push you, but not overly barren or nagging or whatever your deal is. I was lucky to know myself and know the type of woman I needed to help me get to that next level, and vice versa with her. We like each other, yin and yang. I help her get to that level, she helped me, so we push each other. But it wasn't enough. I wasn't just looking at the physical. I could care less at that point. Luckily my wife is attractive, and I'm attracted to her, and she's attracted to me. But it wasn't about, I gotta have the red bone, she gotta be a what's the measurements? The 34, 30, 26, whatever the measurements, 36, 24, 36 or something like that. Man, I ain't caring about that mess. Can you bring a paycheck in here, or can you help me build this empire? I could care less what your measurements is, because you can be fine as all outdoors, but if you can't do anything or help build this empire, what good are you? I don't need you, and you don't need me. So I think we have to take in account of knowing ourselves and knowing what we need, and not attracting the wrong thing. But hey, I got to take a short commercial break, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about this.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah. Gonna be alright though. Yeah. You said you gave me your heart. I said you stayed on my mind. I was trying to get to know you. Sorry for wasting your time. I be taking turtle steps, girl. I can see the finish line. No need for running around, searching for what we won't find. Look, Miss White, treat me so crazy. Oh, you need a little space. Do your thing, pretty lady. And if we can get it right, girl, possibly maybe one day we can get married and have a few babies. Real talk, but I gotta let you know that I'm not an easy catch, girl. As he finds a woman, and that's just that. I ain't a big fan of you pushing up on me. Just position yourself in the place where we can meet, cause I done messed up once, messed up twice. 2-time loser in this little thing right. One more strike, I'ma have to say goodnight, girl. I'll probably be single for the rest of my life. Don't get the impression that I'm hard on a lady. I just want a God-living lady. Help me to help you. So when times get tough, we can pray our way through. Don't get the impression that I'm hard on a lady. I just want a God-living lady. Help me to help you. So when times get tough, we can pray our way through. Yeah. You said you gave me your heart. I said you stayed on my mind. I was trying to get to know you. Sorry for wasting your time. I be taking turtle steps, girl. I can see the finish line. No need for running around, searching for what we won't find. She could be draped in beauty from her head to her toe. Get a lot of attention everywhere that she go. She could be an extra or supermodel, but it ain't worth my spirit or my soul. She could be draped in diamonds and gold, selling me your records every country she go. What's it to me if we ain't nickel and yo? Cause it ain't worth my spirit or my soul. I used to have 99 problems till I opened up my Bible in the 99 saw them. I used to run game and I probably used to harm them, but now when I speak to her the God, I can calm them. I like to ask questions and I use a lot of commas. Do you love your daddy? Are you close with your mama? Do you got any kids? Any baby daddy drama? Really doesn't matter what you did last summer. If Jesus Christ your Lord and personal Savior, did you feel brand new? Did you feel like your favorite baptized? Did you come up as a new creature? Are you overconscious about your physical features? Do you read your Bible on a regular basis? Do you have mood swings? Do you cut up in places? These are some questions that I'm asking you, so feel free to do the same to me too. Come on. She could be draped in beauty from her head to her toe. Get a lot of attention everywhere that she go. She could be an extra or supermodel, but it ain't worth my spirit or my soul. She could be draped in diamonds and gold, selling me your records every country she go. What's it to me if we ain't nickel and yo? Cause it ain't worth my spirit or my soul. You said you gave me your heart. I said you stayed on my mind. I was trying to get to know you. Sorry for wasting your time. I be taking turtle steps, girl. I can see the finish line. No need for running around, searching for what we won't find.
Trippin' so crazy, trippin' so crazy. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
That my soul.
What's going on, family? We're back now. Sorry about that, but when the wife have a waving her hands outside the studio and I can see her, I said, well, let me check up on my wife, see do she need my attention for a minute, and she did. So of course, when the wife come knocking, I'm going to commercial break. I don't care what I'm in the middle of. Even if I had the president on the line, he gonna have to get muted and go to a commercial break. That's just how I operate when it comes to family. But back to what I was saying, you find that person that you're attracted to, but let that person be what you need. And that goes for men and women. You know what I mean? You got to push each other. You got to help each other. Basically, it goes back to say about being equally yoked. As the Bible says, equally yoked. You got to be equally yoked. I'm sorry. You can't. Now I understand why certain people or certain statues marry people of the same stature or financial background. It ain't about a millionaire marrying a $10 hour, because it shouldn't be about that. But at the same time, I can understand it. Or if you can't marry that person, you help if that person willing to grow and come up with you. Now you can do that if that person got the patience to help you grow and learn. But at the same time, I'm gonna tell you one of my stories. I used to date this individual a long time ago. Long, like Bernie Mac said, long time ago. And I was doing numbers even back then. And I wanted to help this person come up, because I figured if I'm doing numbers, I could bring that person up to my level. And not saying I'm better than anybody, because I'm not. But if I can bring that person up to my level, we can build an empire together. So, long story short, I did bring that person up to a certain level. And as soon as that individual got to where they started doing numbers, the first thing they told me is that I don't need you anymore. You can leave. And that person left me. And I made up in my mind that I would never teach anybody else or show anybody else how to make numbers. If I do date or marry anybody else, that person will be bringing their own numbers or creating their own numbers. And I stuck to that so far. And unfortunately, that one person kind of ruined it for anybody else I was dating at that. But my wife was already doing numbers when I met her. She already had rental properties and all kind of other stuff. So that's what I'm saying. And not to get off the subject of attracting people or attracting the wrong person, but you gotta be equally yoked when you're dating somebody. You gotta know that person, and you can't and not saying a prominent lawyer, just say a lawyer making $250,000 can't be with a tow truck driver. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that know that person. You know what I mean? Know that person, because if that person got a drive or a mentality of a $250,000 person, hey, hats off, because you can build with that. But if you doing numbers and that person don't have the mentality to do numbers with you, you're going to run into a problem. You're going to run into a buzzsaw. And it's going to cost you more heartache than help when it boils down to it. And that go for men and women, because I've been in the city that I am in currently, Atlanta, Georgia. It's a lot of women out here that's doing great numbers, doing numbers that most men ain't doing. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. Women are earning potential or earning more than a lot of men in this particular city. So a lot of women do have to reach back and grab their mate. But that don't mean you you got to reach all the way back to a boogie or a cartwheel or a short head or half head or whatever that don't have the mentality to grow with you. You know what I mean? You find, but that don't, and at the same time, the fool that's making the same money you make, he could be a fool too. So you got to find that balance. You got to find what you need. But I understand if you stay in that same category of financial resources, because it is a little bit easier, but you can find that true love by reaching back and bringing that man up with you or woman, as long as they have the mentality to grow with you and not trying to say, well, you could pay for everything since you got all the money, and trying to spend up your money, because it's a lot of young fools out here too. It's a lot of young men and women out here that, well, you making $2,000, $20,000 a month, or $50,000, or some people out here making $100,000 a month. So I'm just gonna sit back, sit on my tail, and let you do all the earning income, and I'm not doing too much. That's a person you don't want in your camp, or your circle, or your bed, or whatever, because that person going to end up bringing you down more than they're helping you. And that ain't going to be good for the long haul, because y'all going to be at each other in a short period of time. So, going back to attracting the wrong person, I've seen this one chick on internet that had some booty shorts on, and the bottom of her butt crack was hanging out the shorts. I'm like, for real? So the men was up there like, girl, I sure would like to have some. I'm talking about, they were saying disrespectful stuff online. And they was talking about, yeah, I sure would put it on you. I sure would love to have some of that. And she was like, well, don't disrespect me. And I'm like, how they not going to disrespect you if that's how they first meet you with these booty shorts on? You just disrespected yourself by showing them the crack of the bottom, your butt crack. And that's all they know. They don't know anything. Men are physical. So we looking at the physical first. And the picture ain't talking. So they just assuming what the picture is saying. That, hey, I'm over here, I need something, I'm horny, whatever we think at that particular time. And then I heard the lady was like, well, don't disrespect me, because one guy, he kind of did go in hard. Like, yeah, I sure would like to put some up in that. And I'm like, man, that's might not what you want to say. But at the same time, with her saying don't disrespect me, you just disrespect yourself by putting that type of picture out there for them to comment or like or whatever. If you didn't like the comment, you shouldn't. First of all, you shouldn't have put the picture out there. Second of all, you should have took it down. But she left it up there to get more and more likes and more and more comments. So they let me know her mentality. That's a person I would not want in my circle, or in my home, or even if I wasn't married, in my bed, because you want attention. And I ain't got time to give you attention. I'm trying to build an empire over here. And so I make sure I double check, triple check my girls and my son's social media pages, because I don't need them putting that type of stuff out there, getting comments like that. And I'm sure being kids, some stuff has slipped by me. But if dad catch it, you lose everything. I've got zero tolerance for disrespectful pictures. And my girls know I'm a stiffler when it comes to raising them right. Because I got to hand the empire over to somebody. And they're in line. And I don't need them attracting the fool to destroy what I had worked hard, me and my wife had worked hard to build. So, and that goes to my son or daughter. They have to they got to do the right thing when it come to running the family empire. But let's take another break, and I'm gonna play my man Timo Goody's song "The South Got Something to Say." Then we'll come back and close the show out. So I hope it's been a great show. I hope I was able to break some stuff down, and also you can ping me at business@atwellbros.com, or you can hit me up in the chat room right now live. I got a few people in the chat room that's pinging me back and forth. And but after this Timo Goody song, we'll come back, we'll close the show out, and we'll go from there.
But it's like this, the South got something to say. That's all I got to say. Self-destruction. Change so the South said so. For same game and self-destruction. Ain't nothing changed so the South said so. Yeah, cause it's still self-destruction. Cause it's still self-destruction. For same game and self-destruction. Ain't nothing changed, so the South is saying something. Cause we all in the same game. Cause we all in the same game.
Let's do it for Trayvon. Let's do it for young Jordan Davis. Let's do it for Lando Castillo. Let's do it for Brother Al Sherman. Let's do it for Brother Mike Brown. Let's do it for the A-Town and everybody who been affected. Police out here killing young black men. It's a trend. That's why I read the Willie Lynch letter to the end. And unify my brothers. All colors represent for terrorist culture. Why they have to shoot my brothers?
Babies is having babies and parents ain't raising on.
Sons, they need their daddy, but daddy pack up and run.
The Big Brother program, woman, I just in your diaphragm.
Ain't no more yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am.
The domino effect, it involves the lottery.
The Willie Lynch letter is the dollar that's killing me.
The noose is in the road, my people are losing hope. We all need cleaning, so let's go and buy the soap.
Well, same game is self-destruction. Ain't nothing changed, so the South is saying something. Yeah, cause it's still self-destruction. Cause it's still self-destruction. Well, same game is self-destruction. Ain't nothing changed, so the South is saying something.
Gangsta wicked up in here. The Gator way
all in the same game. Cause we all in the same game.
A massive boycott. That might be the answer. This black on black shit, it should be in a pamper. Some of us die in the streets, some of us die from cancer. The day we come together as one, I'll be a happy camper. I got my brothers and the sisters in the back of me. Disrespect this deck, we R-I-O-T. Black on black crime, I serve that platter. We in the hood screaming Black Lives Matter.
I'm from the paper chasing generation 80s, baby, known to grind solid. We was brought up, taught our dollars come with doing time. OG, when you keep it quiet, rob and kill our own kind. Them 300 years gone, tell her home, free your mind. Strategize, go organize what you stand for. On God, I'ma ride, I ain't dying with my hands up. Or in handcuffs, it's them or us, ain't nothing changed. Cause we all brothers of the struggle, gang, bread.
Adamsville, Southside, Decatur. Living for the truth and the spirit of our nature. Cause you all know they hate us. So why take the energy from your melanin energy and help your brother? Get tired of these clowns. Stop killing each other. And fuck everybody, let's rep each other. That's the only way we make it if we stand together. And put it on your life, never hurt your brother.
Well, same game is self-destruction. Ain't nothing changed, so the South is saying something. Yeah, cause it's still self-destruction. Cause it's still self-destruction. Well, same game is self-destruction. Ain't nothing changed, so the South is saying something.
Yeah.
Cause we all in the same game. Cause we all in the same game.
Hey, what you really know about the dirty South? I met some good black people over Rico House. And y'all wanna ask me if Black Lives Matter? It's fried chicken crispy, don't forget the pepper.
Y'all know y'all like the way we come together and stand tall. Black people holding hands, cause we ain't gonna never fall.
Y'all know y'all like the way we talk when we say nonsense. Holla at me later, folk. Y'all know we ain't fucking ready.
Revolution won't be televised. Then again, you might catch me on CNN with a bump between the devil's arms. And I might not make it out alive. Even if my hands up and I comply, we still die. It's a war on the middle class. So what that Leo broke at? Out of time, and out of gas. Why you waiting on the net man? For what? Geez, don't see something. It's still self-destruction.
Well, same game is self-destruction. Ain't nothing changed, so the South is saying something. Yeah, cause it's still self-destruction. Cause it's still self-destruction. Well, same game is self-destruction. Ain't nothing changed, so the South is saying something. Cause we all in the same game. Cause we all in the same game.
All in the same game. We all call humane. It was self-destruct, we would never win the game. Florida Gator with my chops. Born in the swamps down here in Miami. We got something.
Never let the devil take your mainframe.
What's going on, family? Hey, we back live in the studio with your boy Al. It's been a great show. A lot of people are probably not gonna like this show, but you know, hey, I must keep it 100. That's what we do. I'm always keep it 100 with my fans, and I'm glad the chat room, suggest this topic. You know what I mean? Because I get on about 10, 15 minutes before I go live, and I see if anybody got some questions for us or whatever, so I can address it on the air. And luckily, one person was like, "Man, I feel like we people starting to be attracting. We're attracting the wrong thing. Due to these social media posts and all these little girls out here putting stuff out there." And I'm like, you got a great point right there. So I think that's what I was going to name the show today, and start talking about it, because I do have teenagers, and they're gonna try to do what they want to do, but Dad ain't gonna have it. You know what I mean? And but it's been a great show. It's been a great time, and I appreciate the fans, and I appreciate all of you all for listening to me and tuning in, because without you all showing the support, there's no need for me to do this. And with that said, you can always reach us out. I'm up here stumbling on live radio today. It has been a long day. My baby's overslept, so I had to take him to school. Usually Dad don't have to take him to school because they own their money, but hey, it is what it is. But you can reach us at business@atwellbros.com. And if you got any advertising questions, you want to advertise with us or on any of our many platforms, feel free to reach out to us, and we'll answer any questions. I don't hold anything back. I don't have to go through corporate to answer anything. We are corporate. We have about 6 people that's making sure all our radio stuff is up and operational. So we got a team here that help me do what I do. It's just not me. And I think thanks to my team for keeping me on point, even when I kind of drift, because I know I drift. Like right now I'm stumbling. So my team looking at me like, "Hey man, stay on time to wrap this thing up." So I'm gonna do that. And with that said, man, y'all be good, be easy, and until in the morning, we're gonna do this thing every morning, as long as you guys demand it, Monday through Friday, probably Monday through Thursday. Friday, I have other feminine obligations. But right now, Monday through Thursday, I'll be doing this between 8 and 9 or 9 and 10. I'm trying to gauge the time right. This is when I can maximize my potential and have majority of my listeners. But if I have to do a 2-hour show, I will do that too. But my ultimate goal is to help y'all fight through traffic with some serious conversations and some feedback and some laughter and whatever else we talk about. So until next time, y'all be easy, be safe out there, and love you all. Later.